Solubility concentration. Okay, so the difference between what we learned about last time, solubility, and then solubility concentration is really just the way we talk about it. So when we talk about solubility, we talk about, if a solid is able to dissolve in that solvent. So we talk about, like dissolves like, polar dissolves polar, nonpolar dissolves nonpolar, all that. When we talk about solubility concentration, this is how much. And we usually report how much in a percent form. So how we calculate it is we'll take the mass of the solute divided by the mass of the solution. So solution is solute plus solvent. So for example, if I wanted a 10% solution of salt water, I would need 10 grams of salt, 90 grams of water. That would give me a 10% solution because it would be 10 plus 90 would be the solution. So 100 solution, and then the solute would be 10. So 10 divided by 100 times 100 would then be 10%. This PPT, parts per thousand, parts per million, parts per billion, are really how they're reported. If you go and you look at like a CDC recommendation, so you can go look at like the CDC recommendation for for like chlorine in a pool, and it'll usually give you units like this: ppt, ppm, ppb. It means parts per and then thousand, so that's why we have 1,000 on the bottom here. Parts per million, we have a million, and so forth. So that's all that stands for. Here's an example calculation. There's more examples in your digital notebook, but I just wanted to give you a real one. So it says find the concentration of lead nitrate in water. So a lot of times we get lead in water and it comes in the form of lead nitrate. So here we have 27 grams of solute and 833 grams of water, which is the solvent. But if you remember correctly, the formula is solute divided by solution, not divided by solvent. Every time people make a mistake in this problem, it's because they do that. So it's 27 divided by 860, not 833. I needed to add the two together, the solute plus the solvent, in order to get my solution. So 27 grams of my solute, which is the lead nitrate, over 860 grams of water plus lead nitrate. So of the solution of both of those added together. And then we multiply it by 100 to get a percent. So that's how we got 3.1%. So again, the solution that we got here, the 860, came from adding the solute and the solvent together. You will never have the solvent number, which is usually going to be water. That water number should never show up in your equation because you're always adding the solute to it. And that's about it. Please let me know if you guys have any questions.